Right, hi everyone. Welcome to today's cluster API release cutting meeting. Today is 24th of October 2023. Today we'll be cutting three releases: v1.4.8, v1.5.3, and v1.6.0-beta.0. And yeah, let's get started. I hope you can see my screen. As usual, what we do is follow the tasks that we have, the nodes that we have, and since the Nawaz is also here, I'll quickly check about the CI signal before we go on.
Just give me 1 second. Sorry for the delay.
Sure. No worries. And sorry, yeah, I was also late, so that's why we started a bit late.
No problem. I'm on test squared sig cluster life cycle. Checking main. Main looks relatively good for 24th. Dual stack IPv6 also looks good on 24th. Main has a little bit of flakes, that is around cluster class, and we are actively tracking that. So going by the conversation we had on Slack, since this is still a release candidate, that should not be a release blocking issue. So I think we are good to go.
Thanks for confirming. That's good. I also yesterday fixed the security scan, so it's green, and I think with that we can move on to the next one, to Guillermo's PRs. And we have all of them. Thanks for preparing them, Guillermo, in advance. And I will share it in the chat just in case. So let's start with v1.4.8 release branch. I already approved it. Just take a look if you haven't yet. The only thing that is failing in the CI is like GitHub Actions, right? And I think we have a workaround. We could retitle it, right?
Yep.
Do you mind retitling, or do you want me to do it, Guillermo?
I'll do it. I was just waiting to see if we could figure out the queue builder validation thing, but it seems that it's going to take a little bit more. I think Killian is making the changes upstream. So I'll go and retitle the 3 PRs in the meantime. And yeah, just take a look.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I think it takes time. So let's go ahead with what we have currently. Once we all agree, I will just unhold it all. Okay. Any comments from Nawaz or Adil on the PR?
Nope, looks good to me.
Looks good to me. Let me just add small entity in.
Sure. I'm gonna hold cancel it, Guillermo. Okay. So now this will take some time. So I'll go back. That will trigger a GitHub action and then a power job. Okay, while this is running and being merged, I think we can review this PR also. Just take a look. I think we are good here. Or it was missing actually this one commit I commented on, but after that you probably updated it already, right?
Yeah. So I updated that. That one is now showing up, and I removed the extra line separator. I haven't squashed the commits, so you can look at the diff. So if you, or maybe I did already squash them. Oh no, forget about it. I already did.
No,
but if you look at the files, it should be the same.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
the one that I didn't squash. Sorry, the one that I didn't squash, it was the 1.6, just because the nodes are so big that it was going to be difficult. I thought it was going to be difficult for you guys to see what was the difference. So that one I still need to squash.
Yeah, yeah, I see it already there. So it looks good. E2E release. Yeah, that was only one. And I don't think after that we had some changes. I don't know if you checked it, if there were any changes after that.
So I regenerated them like an hour ago. So everything, we can double check, but everything that was merged yesterday should be included for sure. But we can look at the PRs if you want. Make sure that nothing else.
Let me quickly double check it. So the last commit was from me, and yeah, it was from me, I think. Open telemetry dependencies, the one that we were discussing.
Okay,
that
awesome.
you added already, so it's good. Yeah, I'll approve it, hold it, so that others can also take a look, and if that looks also good, we'll unhold it. Going back to 4.8, it's still not merged. It's in merge pool. All right. Okay, now it's merged. Now let's see. Okay. So GitHub workflow started. You can go and check the details, how it's going. while this is running, we could actually, or before going to that, are there any comments on v1.5.3 PR from Adil or Nawaz? If you had a chance, take a look.
Yep, taking a look.
Yes, please. Thank you. Beta.0 is a huge one, isn't it? Although I take a look at it already, I'll share it over. Here you meant suggestions. Probably. Material. Yeah. This looks good to me, Guillermo. The only thing or the question is, I saw probably there were some PRs from the Dependabot after you opened the PR, or you already included them when you address these commands and regenerate the nodes? Because if I'm not mistaken, there were some PRs from Dependabot that were merged after your PR, or yeah, after your PR was open. So that's why I just want to make sure they are there.
I regenerated them last night, so let me run it again, just in case. Yeah, let me do that, and then I'll see what difference is.
Sure, that would be good. $18 ago. One example I think would be this one. So this is a Dependabot that was merged 18 hours ago. So PR number is 9610. And just quickly looking through it, I think it's not there. So yeah, so it was merged 9 hours ago. Actually, it was open 18 hours ago, but merged 9 hours ago. So all these 4 or 5 PRs, I think. But yeah, let's see.
Yeah, the only just so everyone is aware, the only problem with these big releases, with the minor ones, is that there are usually a lot of duplicated entries for dependency bumps. So maybe you'll see like 5 Store Manager PRs, right? And we have in our steps that we only want to have one entry, which is the latest one, and that makes sense because the other is just redundant information. Although one could argue that it does represent the work that we have been doing, but in terms of the release notes, what goes in there, it doesn't matter how many times we bump it. It just matters what's the latest version that we're shipping. But the problem is those edits are done manually. So we will regenerate the nodes. All those manual changes that it made are lost. So we are going to need, ideally what we'll do is try to figure out the ones that are missing and then just add them to the nodes that we have right now, as opposed to replace the whole thing. But let's see what I get in the output, and then we can look at the diff together.
Yeah, we can do it together if you want. I'll try to help you on that one. If we could actually find the last commit, well, the commit that that generated nodes that we have currently up to that commit, it would be easier to find. But my wild guess is it already includes at least my change here, OpenTelemetry dependency, and that is, I think, this one. Yeah, 95, 98. Let me check that one. 95, 98. Yeah, it's there here. I can see it. And this is also recently merged, 96.05. That should be also there. Yeah. And this one, 95.72. Yeah, it's already there. So probably all this, so up until this commit, that's from me actually, 95, 98. I think I'm sharing my screen. Yes, it's already there. All the commits above it, which are from actually Dependabot, are missing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I see 7. Based on the output, we went from 303 to 310. Let me get the diff, and then we can look at it.
here. This is also merged, but I think we don't need that to be included in the minor release notes. This is like changelog from, we just merged right now. 22. Yeah, so I don't see this commit there. So that's probably, is it okay if I just share the links to the PRs? Would it help, Guillermo, to the ones that are missing?
Yeah, that will be helpful. That way we can just go check one by one that all of them are there.
Sure, I'm doing it right now. This one. This one. And this should be all, hopefully. Meanwhile, you're checking that. I'll check how this is going here with 4.8. It's still running.
And just to update on the side, I'm trying to set up the test grid for the new release. So I'm copying over the new, creating the new YAMLs for the test grid for release 1.6.
Yeah, sure. Does it have to be done today?
Is it not
soon?
Is it not
I don't.
supposed to be done today? I think so. We are supposed to, right?
Let me check. I'll open the. So 0653. We have to create a new GitHub milestone and then communicate the beta to release providers. Are you talking about these setup jobs and dashboards? So that should be on week, on week 16. So that's only for today, at least.
Cool.
Yeah, no worries. This is still running. So what we can do is review this PR. Okay, ICL, GTM. I'll unhold it if that looks good to all of you. Right. I think the release GitHub action already run for v1.4.8, and we can move on with the next task, which is it should be triggered. Post cluster API push images for our job, and we have to wait until the images have been built and pushed to staging repository. But I see there's a problem with my Google account or not. Yeah. So I would need your help here. Recently we moved to, well, there was some change, so that's why probably I'm not able to see it. So I'll share this link in the chat. And if someone could take a look and see if the images are already there with v1.4.8 tag. Obviously, probably it's not there yet because CrowdJob is still running. But yeah, should be soon there.
Okay, so I push the changes as the commit, so you guys can look at the difference. I
Cool.
checked the 6 peers that you sent me, and they're all included.
You mean they were missing and you included it, right?
I'm saying that they're included in the new version.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. May I ask one simple question? So we increased the commits number by 7, right?
Yeah, and then there are
but-
only 6 new ones.
Yeah.
I don't
Why
know.
is that?
I suspect there is either a bug or the way that it counts the commits is not per PR. Maybe it includes PRs that have multiple commits, as you know, it adds them. I'm not completely sure. We can bump it to 309. I don't have a strong opinion, but that is just the output of the nodes tool.
Yeah, you're probably right. So probably one of those has 2 commits, maybe. Not sure. Oh yeah, this one. I think this is because of this 9606 that you added here, and it's a 1 PR, but it has 2 commits here, and because of that explains. And this should have 1. Oh, this is also 2 commits. Now I'm confused. Anyway, I think it's fine because since the tool is counting them I think we shouldn't doubt on that. Just was curious. And is this that what you were saying earlier? That we have like one node which is like latest, right?
Yeah, exactly. So if you look at the output for the actions checkout, there are like 10 PRs. I just left the one to the latest version.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, probably we cannot do anything here, even though they are same, but the content could be different. So
yeah, that's why I left those, because like based on the title, we don't really know what's being updated. So I just rather leave that so people can check the links if they want to.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Let me quickly go through everything once again. Oh, there's a comment from QNIC. Is it being addressed already, or it's the new one? Oh yeah, this looks to be new actually. He just commented, I think, after you pushed. Yeah, so I will leave it to you, Guillermo, then to answer his comments. And meanwhile, we can go ahead with 4.8 since ProJob is running, or it finished already. Can someone please check for me if we have images with tag in staging repository, Nawaz or Adil?
You mean in the console K8 staging cluster API, right?
Yeah, so staging repository, that's like Google Cloud image building, right? So there you should see images with v1.4.8 tag.
Yeah, I do
there.
see it.
Okay, so they are built, right?
Yeah, I do see them 3 minutes ago.
And you could see it for all images. I mean, all 4 KCP controller.
I see for me.
Yeah. Yeah. You see them all, right? Then we can go ahead with the
UI is a little slow for me. Let me see. 1.4.8.
So there should be cluster cattle, cluster API controller, Kubernetes.
Let me just try pulling them.
Don't pull them yet. Just see if they are there, because we haven't yet promoted. So if you can see it, that's fine.
The UI is a little slow for me. Yeah, I do see 1.4.8. And the 4th one was cluster API controller. Okay. Go on, open up. Yeah. I see 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
That's cool. Then let's go ahead with promoting them. If they are there, I think we are good to go. We could create a PR to promote the images to the production registry. what I will do is export release tag, so it should be v1.4.8, and I'll source the GitHub token from this and run make promote images. Yeah, should be good. Navas, one more thing, if I could ask you to do me a favor, if you could get the SHAs of all those 4 images for me, please.
Yeah,
So yeah, cluster cattle, cluster API controller, bootstrap controller, and KCP. And we will, if you could pass it in the chat, we could compare them once this automatic PR is open to make sure that the SHAs match. Okay, I see there's a problem. Fork. I should have a fork, definitely. Looks like it cannot find the fork, but I have it already. Let me do it this way sometimes. It cannot able to find it. Let's see.
Furkat, I did paste the SHAs of 4 images in the chat.
Yeah, thank you, Nawaz. Well, at least it was able probably to create a PR. Let's see. Let me share my other screen. Yeah. I'll share the PR on the chat. Let's take a look. I'll also check the SHAs. So this is cluster API controller. Yeah, this matches. That one is cluster cutoff. Yeah, so cluster cutoff. The next one, QVDM bootstrap controller. Yeah, they all look good to me. They do match what we have in GCR. I'll just take it and ask for review also in the selection.
By the way, I already addressed all of Killian's comments. So feel free to take a look. And when you guys are ready, I can squash the comments.
Sure. Thank you. I'm going to hold cancel the image promotion PR if there are no objections. Yeah, cool. Okay, so it takes some time. After this is merged, we should wait for this project to complete successfully and then test if we can pull the images properly. And once that's done, I'll ask the maintainers to publish it. With that, I think, where was it? We need this project to start running at some point. I think we can move on to 5.3 and start tackling it. So PR, changelog PR to CAPI is merged. I'm gonna close this. Then it started, trigger the GitHub action. It's still running. So we have to wait here. I'm just trying to parallelize as much as we can to save a bit of time. What I can do is for now to go through this. Guillermo, are you waiting for me to squash on the commits, or
No, I
can
can
go?
do the squash.
Yeah,
I just wanted you guys to have the commits available so it's easier to look at the diff.
Yeah.
But whenever you're ready, I can squash.
This is, I think this was automatically generated, no? This notes like this is a beta candidate or beta release. Should we fix it if we?
Yeah, we can. I just think the tool that we have right now doesn't distinguish between beta and release candidates. And I think I went and I wrote the beta myself. I just didn't, you have to update both words. If not, it doesn't make sense. So at some point we might need something that distinguishes between beta and release candidates and prints a different message. But since, we only have, I think, usually three total beta and release candidate releases, it's probably long hanging fruit forever. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, definitely. Just was curious how we ended up, but yeah, beta candidate, beta release. I took a quick look and it looks good to me too, and probably we can go ahead with squashing.
squash.
So post promotion, image promotion, our job is running right now for v1.4.8. And once this is done, we could check if we can pull the images, and with that, that should be good. On v1.5.3, GitHub action is still running. So we need to wait here for now. Should we move this down maybe? Cluster capital dependency and cluster capital, probably yes.
Why move it down?
Sorry?
Why are you saying that we should move it down?
Because so it's cluster capital and then dependency, and then cluster capital counts again, and after that dependency.
I see. Yeah, that's weird.
So
I'll change it. I don't know why is that. The tool should order them alphabetically, but I'll change it. Actually, I'm just going to remove that one. We already have another entry down the list for Serve Manager, so I'm going to remove that line.
Ah, okay. So it's duplicate, you're saying? $91, $97. $91, $97. Where is it? I don't see it actually. Dependency update set manager. I don't think it's duplicated. Unless it's worded differently.
Line 146.
Ah, okay, so it's not update,
Yeah.
but bump cert manager. All right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Is that the only change, or is there more?
Yeah, I'm good with that. I think other than that, all looks good to me. And yeah, Kilian also saying this is the last need. It's the same thing, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, I jumped the
Updated.
gun and I added LGTM. Shouldn't have.
May I ask, I don't know, someone to try pulling v1.4.8 images on the side.
Right.
Yeah, thanks. I can actually pass this command. You could just export the release tag and yeah, thank you.
Is it 1.4.8 and 1.5.3, right?
No, for now it's 1.4.8. We'll do later 1.5.3.
I'm able to pull cluster CTL, cluster API controller, CubeADM bootstrap controller, CubeADM control plane controller. Yep, I was able to pull all four.
So you were able to, okay.
Yeah.
That's good news. Although this is still running, I will probably wait for this to finish. And after that, ask the maintainers to publish it. Thanks, Navas. So, almost done with v1.4.8. One is down. 5.3 GitHub action is completed. So I'll close this. Cloud job is running. To promote the images, or sorry, push the images to GCR. Once this is done, I'll ask once again to check the GCR if we have images with v1.5.3 tag. I'll leave it up to you, Guillermo, to unhold your PR.
Sounds good. Are we ready, or do we want to wait for 1.5 promotion?
I think it doesn't hurt because once we merge this, it should start GitHub action and it takes time, you know. I think it can run it already. I'm sure we should be fine.
Okay, I unhold it then.
Sure. All right, so 4.8 should be up there. I'll ask the maintainers to publish the release. Okay, I asked maintainers to publish 4.8 to 5.3. Can someone please check DCR if you can see the tags there? Yeah?
I can
Okay.
check.
Yeah.
Let me check. Checking.
Yes, we have the text here.
Cool. If we have tags, that's good news. Cool. One is down. 5.3. Okay, this is all good. And I got a confirmation that you can see them. I'll start promoting the images. So it should be v1.5.3. Was it the case? I forgot. Yeah. And Navas, the same thing. Shares of the images, please.
Yeah, I can paste that. I posted the SHAs a bit ago for CAPI. Sorry, I didn't update, but it's in the chat.
Yeah, thank you. PR is open right now. And let's see if they match. Strange. It only updated one image. Has anyone seen something like that before?
Just one got updated.
Yeah, so I think it's just Qvarium disrupt controller for some reason. Were we too quick to run it? Oh yeah, probably we were too quick. Oh no. This job succeeded already. So it should be fine. So we confirmed that we can see images with v1.5.3 tag being built and pushed to staging repository, and they are there. Post push image job, as I see, completed. And then we run the same commands, but it got update only one image. Strange. Yeah. Does anyone know if we rerun the make target, would it force push, or should we close the PR and try to run it again? Because I never had this experience before. It was always working for me previously. Or in the worst case, I think we could just manually update it. I'm not sure.
I think probably close and make again. I'm not sure, but that seems like a right way to do it.
So the make target over there says use the fork, user fork. Do you think it could be possible that the user fork was not updated? In the make promote images command, there is one user field over there, user fork.
Yeah. So I provided that already.
I see.
Because we had the problem with 1.4.8 previously. So I provided that, and as I see, Killen is saying try to running again. You'll have to close this PR. So I'll close it probably. Let's see. Yep. Closed it. Let me once again try running it. Now seems to be fine. Hopefully. Probably I was too quick to run the promote images commands. Okay, so now I'll be checking the chassis with the one that you provided now. Let's see here. Take a look.
Killian already commented, Furqat. I think we just need to unhold now.
Yep. I'll cancel. Okay, so the minor one is still running. Once this is merged, we would check if we can pull them, and if that's good, then all good. While we are waiting, so as I was checking, we have some more things to do this time. Creating a new GitHub milestone. I think I'll ask once again. I already did from maintainers to create it. Another thing is communicating the beta release to providers. So I think we could, if we will be doing it manually, we could start preparing issues on the side. Or if you want to run the tool that you Nawaz have, then we have to probably just wait, right?
Yeah, I updated the tool as well. I somehow missed the message of Killian that he wanted it into the release tools internal. So I did update that. I checked if the tool is working. It is working. So I think we are good to use that tool.
Okay, so once the beta is out, we could just run one command. Yeah, right. Cool. Just wanted to make sure that if we need something on the side while we are waiting, we could do it right now. If that's not the case, that's good. Image promotion PR is already merged for v1.5.3. And this one is still running. Okay, so post image promo. Once this is green, hopefully, then we should be able to pull 5.3 images. I'll take these. Okay, so GitHub job for beta release completed. And image pushing project started. And I'll ask the same thing. I'll ask from you to check the GCR for the tag. And yeah, once they're there, the shots, please.
Yeah, I don't see the images for 1.6.0 beta yet.
Sorry, I was asking 5.3 actually.
I think
Yeah, sorry.
I did paste, right?
You did. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, true. 6.0. You're right. So it's not there yet. Hopefully soon.
Yeah, 6.0 not there yet, but I'm
Yeah.
also able to pull down 1.5.3 images. So
All of them? I was also
yeah, all
running
4
it.
of them.
Okay, cool. Then we should ask the maintainers to publish it, right? Let me do it.
I need to drop in 5 minutes for another meeting. Feel free to ping me in Slack if you need. I'll stay here until last minute, but feel free to ping me if you need anything, or if I need to jump back on the meeting, I'll try to join. I'll be busy for the next hour, but then I can join back if needed.
Sure, yeah. Thanks, Guillermo, for joining. That's helpful. Hopefully all is going well. In case we might think, but yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One last thing, since you're here, was for that tool that you built to automate the issue creation. Since it's going to be the first time that we run it, do you want to run it or no? Willie was going to take care of the announcements today, so I was going to ask him to, aside from doing the email and Slack, also do that. But I don't know if, since it's the first time, if you want to be involved or not.
I don't mind. I think I used that tool the last time as well to create it. So I just tested it on creating one of the issues on my local repository, and it did. So yeah, I think you can ask Willie to run it as well. Should be good.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks, man.
Thanks.
Okay, 5.3 I asked, and they should soon hopefully publish it. Beta release post-class API push image asked. Can you please check now and see if you can see it right now?
Check. 1 sec. Yeah, I do see them.
Cool. Then we can go ahead with the image promotion. Probably it should be fine to run the image promotion. Let's see. Did we check? Did you already share the SHAs? Probably I missed it already.
Yeah, it did.
Thanks. Matching. My keyboard is dying on me sometime. Ah, 96-1, D7, D9, CA4. Oh, looks good to me. Yeah, so SHAs for 6.0 beta release also do much. So we'll wait for the LGTM and approve. I'm preparing a cluster couple homebrew PR on the side because we always open a PR for the latest version, and that should be 5.3.
I was about to ask, so will the 5.3 be the latest one or 1.6.0 beta 0 be the latest?
No, I think it's 5.3 still, right? Yeah. Am I sharing the right screen here? Are you seeing the GitHub page? So the VS Code GitHub page, right? So for cluster cutoff, it says for Homebrew, this is only done for new latest stable releases, not for beta releases. So I assume we cut today 4.8 and 5.3. We should just have 5.3 as the latest. So that's what I'm going right now. Yeah. So I took the revision from here, and it should be good. Let me open this PR. Meanwhile, for 6.0 image promotion PR, I unholded it already, so this should be merged soon. Once this is merged, then Power Job kicks in, and once it's there, you should be able to pull the images, and then yeah, that should be good. After that, we will not mark it as latest, we will just leave it as a pre-release. How long does it take to run this tool to open the issues on providers?
It's very fast.
Right.
Probably a minute.
Cool.
A lot of steps for the homebrew one, huh?
Yeah, so they started doing this recently. They used to have much simpler PR description before. I was not able to pull the beta images. Probably they are still not there yet. Do you know what this task about? For minor releases and end of life date for previous release and update support and guarantees. It
I think it's probably
shouldn't.
talking about the release version we support.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it should be just minor, right? Not the beta. So we should be fine here. Yeah, it's about this book update on the guarantees. Okay, I think we are fine. We will do it once we do this final minor release. Yeah.
Final minor release meaning
I mean,
1.6.
Yeah, 1.6.0.
I see. But won't it be a little too late for the users to know that, yeah, we are dropping support for 1.4.x? I think it's better to do it now.
But then 6.0 is not there yet. Because we
Oh.
are saying once new minor is out, the oldest stable will be out of support, as far as I'm understanding. So, yeah, I think we are fine. But yeah, we can double check, of course. I'm pulling the beta image on the side, and it's going well for me, at least.
I just started pulling it as well.
Yeah.
1, 2. Yep, was able to pull all 4 images.
Your internet connection seems to be much more faster than mine. I started 30 seconds ago and still pulling it. Cool. Yeah, Bootstrap.
Maybe it is the zone.
Yeah, but yeah, I was able also to pull it. And there are they. Okay, so we were able to pull. Then what is left? Asking to publish the image, right? Let me do it.
I think we have the PR for image promotion already.
We merged it already, right? You
yeah.
mean for beta? Yeah. So we already merged it. Now we are able to. It's this one, I think you're talking about. We merged it. Now we're able to pull. I'll just ask maintainers. Okay. What is left? I think we are good. Or no, we have to wait for them to publish, right? Yeah. I just pinged.
That is published.
Yeah. I just pinged folks. Let's see. Hopefully I can pull that off. I think I can stop sharing just for the sake of recording. If you want to share your screen, Navas, and to show like how we want to run this tool, that would be good.
Yeah,
if not, that's also fine. Yeah, okay. Let me stop sharing.
Okay. Let me share my screen. A host disabled participant screen sharing. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I need to claim.
Well, I'll make you host. Just a second. There you go.
Okay. It doesn't let me share the screen, right? So I should be able to see my terminal.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, but yeah, let's wait for the release to be up there. I think we have to still wait for a bit. Or is it published already? I'm checking. No, it's not yet published. So we have to wait for now.
But I'm not sure if you want me to run it or I remember Guillermo was wanting to ask Willie to run it. So, but I can still show how it really works. I don't need to create issues.
Okay, so it will be Willie who will be running it, right? And opening issues. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Then I think we should be good to close this meeting at least. And once this is published, then we'll ask really to communicate it to providers, and so that I will not take more of your time. I thought like we will be running it with you. If not, then I think we are fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for leading this one. I think
Thanks for joining
release,
us and help. Yeah.
Oh, no worries. For the release tool, not the release tool, I mean the Git creating tool, the only thing which is required are the couple of things actually. One is the Git opening token with right access, and have pointed it out on the README, and the release 1.6 beta 0, the release page. These two are the stuff which are needed.
Yeah. Let's make sure that we open the PRs once the release is out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because if there are some issues, I don't know, with the tool, then they might reach out to you. So I just want to make sure that we do it on time, so that the providers are aware. But yeah, thanks Navas for joining and for your help.
Thanks
I think with that we can close the meeting. Yeah. Have a nice rest of the day then. Yeah. Bye bye.